Come over here, Liz. All I've done, I mark out 35 mil. 35 mil in from the side and 35 mil in from the back.
What did you use?
And I just run around with my combination square.
Okay.
Yeah, and I set them up and I just scribe a line. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I scribe a line.
Yep.
And so all mine, I don't know what the manufacturer's spec is, but 35 works for me. Then all you do is you put your feet up against you use your marked lines as a template, and then you go and you screw these off. Now, if you look at the plastic moulding, you've got a square edge and you've got a tapered edge. Mm-hmm. Yeah? The tapered edge goes to the front.
Always?
Always. And the reason being, if you look at your leg, go. See how the plastic base of the leg lines up with the front of the leg? Mm-hmm. And if you went this way, there's a gap. You want that at the front because you put a kick plate, and the clips which attach to your bash plate, your kick plate, are set to only work on the front side.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's why when you build your carcasses, the taper has to face outwards, because later on when I click the kickboards onto it, if I had them the wrong way,
it won't connect.
The clips don't attach.
Gotcha.
So they've got to go this way. And I set 35 mil because the kick plate's like 20 mil, and I've got 20 mil of the carcass, and I've got a 20 mil door, so I get like 40 mil. That's enough. I like the way that looks. Plus the feet determine it as well. But yeah, so 35 mil.
You mentioned before there was 2 parts. So how did it come in the box? Did you have this all set up?
First of all, you've got to go to your smaller screws. If you don't go to your smaller screws, what will happen is, as you screw through with the longer screws, you have 4 sharp studs coming out on the bottom, cutting your flour bags and tearing up all your food and cutting your hand up, all right? So, got to go. Now, how do they come in the box? They just come in 2 parts.
Because you just had this all set up.
Yeah, I can't get it off. Got your base.
Yep.
And you got your adjustable.
That's how they come, okay.
Legs, yeah? And I set these at the end.
Okay.
Right? And so the male goes into the female, give that a push, that's it. And I'll get the measurement of our bash plate later. All I do at this stage is put these in, and then I get my combination square and I'll show how I set the length. And that's our legs nearly attached. I'll just do the first one for you, because it's pretty boring. But we'll just... Oh, and another thing is, I learned the hard way. I used to build my leg set and put them here, but then when you screw it gets in the way and it makes it hard for you to screw. So you leave the adjustable leg set out, and it's very easy to attach your base.
Good tip.
Just a little tip there, yeah. Shorter screws, okay, lined up with my pencil lines. That's it. Next one in. Next one in, and you, again, just go to the countersink. If I kept going, I could screw the whole way through. And if you look under there, Lisa, my screws haven't popped through. So that's exactly what we wanted. No screw pop through. You like that? No screw pop through.
And this is on the bottom of the cabinet, so you won't even see the grey lead marks.
Yeah, when we turn it upside down, you won't see my pencil marks. Again, my old joke, if you do see the pencil marks, what we'll do is throw the kitchen out and put a new one in. So, that's it. I'll get some more screws.
And you just continue that on. That's
Guys, girls, I apologise.
That's it.
There's no more to it. And this is what I say about renovating. Some of the trades are going to hate you because you may do it wrong. Like a painter may get angry, or a plaster, or a waterproofer, or a tiler. That's okay. Let them get angry. But if you're a renovator and you can save $6,000 in doing this yourself.
In labour. Yeah.
Put a pencil mark here or there. Maybe make a mistake and drill a screw through wherever, but this really isn't that hard. All right? You've seen us build 2 cabinets. So have a crack. Don't be scared. And the only way you learn, there was a time where I never built a flat pack kitchen. Now, 14 kitchens later, we do them in, we can build a carcass in just over 10 minutes. So I've attached the base of the feet to the carcass. I just measured my kick plate. My kick plate is about 150 mil. Because this should be level, I'm just going to set my combination square like 152. All right. This is just a rough setting. I set them all the same, so I'm assuming the floor's level, and a couple of mil just to slide our bash plate under. And how you set them is simply rest this here on the machine, on the base, and you wheel up. You wind up your feet until it touches your square. There, that's set. Rough. Come to your next one.
Not his first rodeo, is it, guys?
Yeah, not my first time. So
all these handy tips.
Touch your combination square onto that one. Go to your next one and touch it up and say, yeah, I've set these. I've probably got a 2 mil clearance because I'm pretty sure the floor's going to be level. And so when I get my bash plate, I put the clips on it. I've got a bit of clearance, and the way the bash plate works is, as the eye looks and it looks down, the kick plate will rest on the floor, and there might be a 1 or 2 mil gap to allow for the floor. That's fine, because you never see it from when you're standing. If you go down on your hands and knees and look back up, you'd see a gap, and every kitchen's got a gap. But I'm within a couple of mils, so this is how I do it. Oh, and again, I'm not a cabinet maker. Cabinet makers may do it different from this. This is a renovator, you know, this is how I've taught myself over the years, and this is how I do it.
15th, 14th, 15th kitchen, so we kind of got some credibility.
And they're all still standing?
Yeah, that's
so
it.
That's how quick it is to preset all your feet. And I'll do the other ones while I'm here. So then when Lisa and I carry these over to the situation where they're going to be placed soon, these will be pretty close. And before we attach it to the wall, I get my big spirit level and I level all the carcasses, and I've got some final adjustment here. But this is a very good start as to where we start, leveling off our benches. So set this again, 152 mil, guys. Combination square, doesn't change. All my legs are all going to be set because these are adjustable. So we'll be this is a good data point when we start setting the kitchen out. Done.